describes how to set it up on your bike. This has to be within 1 foot of you on a frame rail. Some people put them on the handlebars, especially on motorsport bikes or something you're taking off road. Most people just put them around the frame rail or next to the gas tank, something like that. You can also Pilion can connect this up. Usually there's a frame rail on the seat on the subframe or something. But anyway, there's one little kit. It's basically a special Allen wrench and a little screw here, deep threaded screw, which you can go to Home Depot and they have this same metric screw there. So if you ever lose it and you're in a real tight bind, you can do that. But we certainly sell them to you for nothing. They're like $5. And what you do is first of all, you take out your old cartridge, which just unscrews. It's got seal tape on the bottom of the cartridge to make sure that it has a tight fit. It's like plumbing tape, basically. We don't manufacture. These are manufactured in a factory. They can just be disposed of at any metal recycling plant. And then you grab another cartridge. This one uses a 60 cc. Just so you can see, this is what the ladies' jacket uses. That's a 48 cc. And then we have a 50 cc, which is used by the medium jackets, like those vests and those sizes. And then we have a really small one. We do have a whole line of vests and jackets for children, just so you know. That's another big market for us that we're really expanding into. Mostly in the horse situation, but obviously there's a lot of people who ride with their kids occasionally and just like to have something. So, you take out the older cartridge, and then you use this screw in the bottom with the Allen wrench, and you just tighten it in. And what that's going to do is it's going to reset the spring. It's going to wind down the spring, and you'll see the key box holder is starting to descend. And 2 more turns, we should have it. And now we take the little ball, it's known as the key ball, I'll just put that back in the holder, and then there's a ring, a safety ring up here that will hold that in place while you're resetting the system, and you just undo the screw, reset spring tension. And that's all there is to it, other than putting in another air cartridge. The air cartridge stays sealed and can be pulled in and out at any time until it's deployed. So this cartridge never gets punctured. It's not like a BB gun or something where you put it in and it, immediately resets. It's not punctured until that tether is pulled and the spring releases, firing a pin into the bottom of the cartridge. So if you're flying somewhere, you can send the cartridge ahead. You cannot take these on an airplane normally. You have to send them via ground shipment. Screw it in there, make sure it's nice and tight and it's not turning anymore, and you're done. Pull the safety back up. So there's
You don't have to do anything with the deployed.
You do. But that's a couple of seconds. We'll spin it around. I'll show you that. Obviously, the airbag systems have a little case covering over them just to keep them from getting scratched. And you'll see that there's buttons. I think there's about 28 tabs that they use. And these are very good. I've yet to have one break on me. Just seeing a lot of plastic tabs. $20. You just button it back up. Now the entire top of the system. The internal system obviously does not have any tabs. It just expands into the jacket or vest. So on this one, you don't have to set anything else. On those vests and some others, like this light vest down here, there are actually tabs along the side that will open up. And you'll have to just go around and just button everything back up. Push out the air, make sure it's all clear, and you're back in business.
That's pretty easy.
Do you have any, repair and maintenance capability to work on the jackets if
Yes.
zippers and buttons?
One of the things I did is that I got to go to Japan, and I got to go to the factory, and I got to learn how these things are made and all about them. So Crash Bounce, which is based out of Reading, Pennsylvania, and also Hit Air USA, which is the importer, which is based out of Duluth, Georgia. Both of us are the only warranty repair center for these in the United States. We've never really had to do much warranty repair work. Basically, the only things we do is if you've had your jacket in a mishap and you want to have it inspected to make sure that it's still a viable jacket, send it to us and we'll let you know. We'll check the airbag system out. It can be removed, by the way, so you can clean the jacket. The airbag system is Velcroed in there. It's got 2 button pops that hold it in place and a couple of screws to hold the air canister in place. So once you get that stuff out there in about 5 minutes, you can pull the entire airbag system out and then wash the jacket, have it embroidered, whatever you want to do. We have a lot of people who do club logos on the back, stuff like that. But yeah, we can take apart the whole jacket. We'll check it. We'll also check the shell to make sure it's good.
I know, like the Aerostitch, will clean your suit and, put in new zippers, repair all kinds of stuff.
If you need any of that stuff, we'll certainly do it. We've done zippers. We've gotten a couple of zippers that just didn't seem to work for people, or they
But
needed
after a while,
tailoring.
it's not wearing.
Yeah, that's about the only thing. Really, really tall, skinny guys, we've done quite a lot of tailoring for them because they need large jackets, but there's sliding around them. And the airbag system has to stay firmly against you, so you can cut out the sides and do it as long as it doesn't impede the system. Yes, we do all that work. We also check the jacket for integrity, but we won't lie to you if you landed and scraped a hole in the jacket or ripped it up. This one went down, as I said, this is the one I went down in, and this is the impact point where I hit the ground. As you can see, it penetrated the outer shell with a rip. It didn't melt. Everybody thinks these are going to melt. They don't. But that's it. It could still be worn, but it's not. I took it out of service and, of course, started the company. So I have plenty of them to wear. Anybody else want to try it out? See what it feels like? I'm more than willing to